To start, select the color filament you would like to use. For this example, I'm going to use a blue color. The printer will probably have filament in it already, so to take it out, you can click the button and use the scroll wheel to scroll down to unload filament. Scroll down and select PLA. Then it will start heating up and it will move the head up. Once it is heated up, it will beep and tell you to press the knob to unload, and you press it. Then it'll beep again and tell you to pull the filament out. Now we can load our color in, so just grab the end of it and push it into the head of the printer, and then we will click and then scroll down to load filament. After this, you can feel the filament and the head will start to pull it in. After a while, the head will start to extrude the old filament, and then it will prompt you and ask you if the right color is extruding. We will hit no since red was still extruding, and now it changes to blue. It'll pull up the same prompt. Once it dries, you can clean off the old material. Be sure the bed is nice and clean. Now we can take the SD card out of the printer and plug it into the laptop, and we will start slicing our model. So this is what Prusa slicer looks like. So to open your model, you can click on the cube and select your file, and it'll bring it in. On the right, there's object manipulation, so you can change the scale by percent. So 200% will make it bigger, 200% in each dimension. Then to undo, you can click the undo. You can also change specific size, so you can change it to a specific size in inches. This works for both up and down. Some models will require support material due to overhangs like this, so you can click on the drop down in supports and select support on build plate only. This will put supports automatically in. To see this, we can click on the bottom left, the preview, and this will bring up a preview of our model and what it'll look like when it prints. So as you can see, the green is the support material and the orange is the external perimeter of our model. And on the bottom right, you can see the information, and what you'll use for this Prusas is the time right here. So 3 hours, 33 minutes. So we'll go back. I actually know this one doesn't need supports, so we'll take the supports out, and we can see how that affects the time. And as you can see, it drops 20 minutes off. So when we're done with that, we can export and select our SD card, and then we can eject our SD card and get printing. When you plug the SD card back into the 3D printer, it will start sorting the files, which will take a little bit. Once they're all sorted, it'll pull up and your model should be at the top, but you can just scroll and then click on it, skip the firmware update, and it should start heating up. As the bed heats up, we want to make sure the first layer sticks, so we can use a glue stick and spread glue where the first layer will be. This will prevent any unwanted movement during print. Once it heats up, it will do 9 calibration points. It'll start in the bottom left corner, and it'll move in a grid pattern. Be sure to keep your hands out of the movement of the printer. You could have a finger pinched, and it is also very hot. The printer will come back to the bottom left, and it will start with a single line of filament right here, and then it should move to the middle and start your print. It is very important that you watch the first layer of your print go down. If it messes up on the first layer, it's going to mess up the whole print, so be sure to watch this. After that, you can basically leave it. Anytime it messes up or something goes wrong, hit the X button and it will stop the print. Once your print has cooled down, you can take off the metal print bed and take your print off. That's all there is to it.